do my skill quest that I have yet to do.
Okay, well, I'll let you figure that out. If you need my help, then feel free to. I wanted to show Boomy my amazing setup. Well, I mean...
How can you stream and have the 4 games up?
Actually, no, yeah, my computer really is dying, but, I mean, the thing is, it's hard to explain, like, with Expert Broadcaster, I can see what my stream looks like, and my stream shows me all 4 windows, so actually, having this multi-box setup actually helps me because I can see what's going on in each individual screen. Can you make the blue black? Oh, you mean for the, restream. Here, hold on. Let me see if I can. I don't think I can. Appearance. Hey, Seth. So you're back. Yeah, I know you're Boomy, Izik. And yes, you're more than welcome to Leech. That's why I made this setup in the first place. Yeah, no. Let me change the color.
If you didn't see, I got Verdungos.
Yeah, I saw.
And I'm like,
well, were you hoping for something else?
No, I was just like, out of everything that could drop, I was looking for Verdung.
The runs are going okay, Seth. I am just continuing on my runs. So I have a fixed goal for today. I'm gonna aim, like I thought about it while I was grabbing some food. I don't really want to push past midnight, so I'm gonna just aim for level 92 is my goal, and tomorrow I'm gonna push for 93. And then after 93, I'll do some crafts, I'll do some spirit sets, and then I'll see. I think that's pretty much all the fun stuff I have planned. That's just day 6. And then after that, I will be pretty much set to farm and start looking for purples, because I've been slacking on the purples because I want to do all this stuff. Did you get? Well, yeah. So just showing the 4-box setup one more time. Oh, Ko's here. Hey, Coaster. So I'm just gonna hang it out like this. So this is the 4-box setup. The main idea behind it, I have my doggos doing their thing. I'm gonna go to River of Flame, and I can actually farm myself. Not just farm, but I can actually level in Chaos Sanctuary while I just let my bots, hence the name Etalbale, run the throne room for me, or you guys. I think they're doing a pretty good job. I actually can't see what's going on there. I think they're doing okay though. Like, no one's dying, so. Oh, and we're on wave 3 already, so that's pretty good. I wouldn't be able to see this if I didn't have the multi-box setup up. So that was another Venom Lord pack. So you get the idea, right? Like, this was something I was kind of working on from last season. The thing is, like, every season I see people complaining that there's, like, no Bale games up, and I was like, okay, well, why don't I try to find a way that makes these Bale games beneficial for me? Well, beneficial for others, but so that I can also benefit from it, because people are all like, oh yeah, you know, they took my drops, they did this, they did that, and I'm like, alright, well, you know what, I don't trust people to begin with anyway to not take drops, so why don't I just let them have the drops and I can have my XP, which is why I came here in the first place. So yeah. Oh, what the shit, whoops. This belongs down here, and okay, there you go. There you go. I can actually come in for wave 5 too. Next game. So pretty good. Pretty good. I'm a finders keepers guy. Yeah, I think a lot of other people feel the same way when it comes to these types of games too. So yeah, feel free to join into the Etal Bale 442 if y'all are interested in having some fun. Thank you for the level. No worries. Yeah, that's what my games are there for. Just for y'all to hang out and get your free level ups, I guess. They're not the fastest Bale games, but it's compromise, I guess. Okay.
We'll speed up. Said they should speed up when I get there.
Oh, yeah. That would be good. Actually, come to think of it, you have concentration aura too, so, like, it's not just for your hammers, but also for my dogs. D2 bot for real. I like that. Coaster. Ooh, that's a lot of champ packs in that area. D2D, what is your Poison Necro build again? 20 Poison Nova, 20 to Poison Explosion and Dagger because they're synergies, and then... Oh fuck. Okay. And then 20 to Corpse Explosion. Of course, in between I put some points in the lower res, like basically 1 point in each of the curses, at least. 1 point into lower res, or more points in the lower res. Iron Golem points, or 1 point in Iron Golem and like Golem Mastery and shit. I could give you the full skill build later if you ask for it later, but yeah, it's not too difficult to come by. You can even just armory my Poison Necro from my
16 seasons.
I'll give you the name. D2-Death, and that's it. I'm if you're lazy shit, don't take shit. Yeah, says Seth. Yeah, well, you know, people are lazy or they see themselves as doing something and they still take, sorry, let me rephrase. They see themselves as doing something, or they know they're not doing anything, but they'll just steal stuff anyway, right? It doesn't really matter, except I wouldn't even call it stealing. What the? I'm out of mana? Okay, that was weird. Actually, I'm gonna move away from this pack. But, yeah, no, that's just the gist of it. I mean, item build-wise and also late. Also, yeah, I forgot to say, Fatty, or I saw that I forgot to say it, but I had to go grab food. Congratulations again on that Enigma of yours. Use Spirit or I use 3-piece Trangs, but the majority of players on this, like overwhelming majority. Oh shit! Okay. For the record, I was clicking like way over where the Stormcasters were, and then I teleported back into this pack. That was fucking ridiculous. Alright, had to head off. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll talk to you later, Seth. Well, that was shitty. Not sure what hurt more, the death or the gold cost. Huh. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I could use some help getting my body. Because I need... Yeah, I kinda need the XP for my corpse. Actually, you know, maybe I can make it naked. I think I might be able to. Not like I didn't cut a path, but if I'm careful, I should make it to the over. Okay, they're doing the thingy for whatever reason. Oh, okay. I have no FHR equipment either, so this is kind of a problem. Alrighty, which of my characters would be the best fit for... Oh, of course, I have doggos. Alright, let's bring... I need to recover my body so I can recover 4 runs worth of XP, so, I mean, I guess I'll bring my summoning druid to go deal with that. Okay, let's see how well this works out. There you go. That should do something. How much damage does my lightning do? Still 14,000, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh, these are the most painful lightnings I think I've ever casted. Okay. There's my body back. Okay, well, I'll take the L on this one. I'm good. Next game. I'm gonna pretend like that just never happened, and we won't talk about that. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. And been generous and let someone take whatever. Levi. Yeah, no. I mean, the thing is, the runs are public. And when it comes to public runs, there's really no, like, rules is the main argument. I saw it now, Coaster. There's really no, like, you know, you can't just be like, oh, yeah, these are, you know, my rules, I guess is the main argument that people have. Because it's like, it's a room that's open to everyone. It's not like a public, or it's not like a private game, but anyway, I'm not going to get into that right now. Y'all have heard this spiel many times. I've heard this spiel many times. Point is, wanted to try to make use of other people in these public bail runs. I figure if I'm going to bail people, I might as well get something out of it. Okay. If it's password, though, you gotta follow the rules. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If it's password, you gotta follow the rules, but people are asking for, like, public bail games specifically, and when it comes to public bail games, which is what I'm trying to run here, that was the whole idea of the setup, I want to leave everyone in the throne room to go and fight over the drops. That's why I always say, okay, you know, if they want the drops, then take it. First come, first served, right? Like, snooze, you lose. Finders, keepers, I don't know, slowpoke sleazers. Like, I let them go and fight it out for throne room, and I just focus on trying to go and get my XP. And yeah. So yeah, this is the idea behind the setup, Boomy. I know you're still listening, and I know you haven't really commented on anything, probably because you're in my runs trying to stay alive too. But yeah, I have this bail game set up quite nicely. You know, some of the pubs do some work. Some of my bots do work. It doesn't really matter. It just matters that they're dying, so that's nice. D2 dash. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix the problem for you. Just after this runs over. Nothing here. Of course there's nothing here. Just my luck. And they won't even let me TK the seal. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, man. I had no idea you were doing these bail runs. I wouldn't have been chilling with you all day. Yeah, my stream's been up like the entire day, and I've been running these Hell Bail. And I was running them private though. Okay, well I almost died again. Two shot me. And wondering if playing Assassin, I was wondering if Blade Fury works in Hell with Lightning Sentry, Death Sentry. Honestly, I've never, like, I know how a Trapsin works, but I don't really know how the Assassin's other skills synergize with one another. Yeah, this was a bit of a shitty run. The thing is, they just finished Lister, so yeah, these guys are definitely faster than I am when it comes to clearing throne room. I need to get in a good rhythm here. Try to, you know, farm throne room and be roughly on the same pace as when they finish their killing Lister and whatnot. Like right now, Lister's dead. I should have been there for Lister, but yeah, I spend way too much time focusing on the packs. I never even tried Poison Necro, but I saw your pit run with Poison Necro and it's GG. You don't even need to cast low res. That's right. It's like, honestly, Poison Mancer is probably the most broken build on Slash for players 1 pit farming. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. Okay, so I believe it was D2 death. Let me just... Here you go. This is my Slash Army character. I'm kind of glad that I have this up so that you can just see the build for yourself. I don't have to tell you where I allocated every individual point, so that's very convenient. Okay. I just noticed you're in. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm here.
Duh. Yep. I think I pop Holy Shield. The runs from here on out should go a lot quicker unless other people are asking me stuff, so do stay tuned for that. That's 2, that's 3, and this is 4. Okay. And interestingly enough, I'm the only Sork in this run, which is a bit of a surprise. Well, I guess it is and it isn't, because I would imagine that some people who, well, some people just start off with their Sorks, they get them leveled, and they rotate to the other characters they want to play, so I guess that's kind of adds up a little bit. Okay, I don't really want, yeah, if I try to kill them, they'll probably explode on you guys, so I'm just gonna try to back out a little bit here. Okay, so now, once again, I'm going to try this one more time. I put this bad boy here. I put this bad boy on the right corner. I put my summoning druid up behind this pillar. That way they don't just get poisoned to death, and I can just focus on going to do chaos for the first 4 waves. So the idea here, when it comes to chaos, I gotta kill all the Venom Lord packs. Okay, seriously, Mana Burn, man. Okay, nope, not Mana Burn, or not Venom Lords. Oh, there you go. There's a big batch of monsters. Big batch of monsters. Hopefully I get a lot of XP out of this. Let's just... Whoa, okay. It's a lot more than I bargained for. Still kind of wish I had a bit more life. I need more life skiller GCs, or light lifers, or let's say I need more points in the battle orders. Not points, but better gear that boosts the shit out of battle orders. So those are pretty important right now. 1.83%, and Wave 4 just came out, so perfect timing for me to show up. I think I can get this up and running. And I'm just in time for the last Bale Wave. Oh, feel that static field. There you go. That's a lot better. Still took about 4 minutes, but let's see if we can speed it up a little bit in our next run. So, start with the bow barb. I misclicked. Man, I'm really sucking at this. Okay. Almost wish there was an auto join feature. Oh, and of course I crash on one window. Ah, amazing. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Let's take a moment to try and port myself back in here. I have a 31 life WCGC for sale. Well, I mean, you got both of what I'm looking for, just not on the same... just on the same GC instead of on 2 separate ones, I guess. You know you want to buy it. Well, yeah. Maybe in a different season I would... Oh, game's full.
I can back up, you mean?
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. First come, first serve on next one. I wanted to time it anyway. Okay, so...
Is it 446?
It's 446, yeah. Okay, there you go. Oh.
Do you want this summoning GC?
Absolutely, I would love a summoning GC. Like, do you have it on you right now? Oh, yep. Just drop it. It's cool. Thank you, sir. Ooh, and my wolves now do 960 damage. Beautiful, beautiful. Activate Holy Shield. Activate Battle Orders. And yeah, bring everybody back into town. Yeah, following run, I'll try this again, but hopefully a bit quicker. Hopefully I don't end up crashing. And this is a especially good throne room because there's no... or throne destruction, because there are actually some... of those mummies, which is nice.
Oh, he's laughing already.
Huh. Okay. So, bear in the corner. Paladin out in front. Barbed east wing duty. And me, I will proceed to farm the mummies that are present in here.
Yeah, I can't really do anything with wave 2, so I'm kind of just...
Yeah, well, that's why I have my doggos there. Just do their thing.
When you almost have 4k health in this game, it's so stupid.
Huh. Whew. Pretty good XP. Oh, these packs are awesome for XP. Okay. What wave are we on?
Wave 4.
Wave 4? Like, you just finished wave 4, or you...
We're wave 4 just spawned.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. That's, roughly where I would expect to be. Oh.
Wave 4 dead.
Wave 4 dead? Alright. Well, just in time. These fucking Death Lords ain't gonna die by themselves. Yep. What the? Oh shit. Wrong TP. Wrong TP! That's okay, you guys can kill that wave very quickly anyway, I think. Never mind, I take it back. You apparently can kill them really quickly.
They do 8k damage.
Yeah. Yeah, usually when I go in there, I lead in with Static Field for wave 5, but didn't even need to do that. Okay, Etal Bales. 447. I need some mana potions. Whew. Anyway, goal for this evening. I think I mentioned it to all of you already. I want to hit level 92. And then tomorrow, I was thinking of committing to level 93. I'm not going to do it all in one night. I think it'd be better to just reserve some games for tomorrow, because that's when others will be online. So that'll be fun. Okay. You get better at remembering to pop the wolves before I activate battle orders. Yeah. Oh wow. Mummy packs. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
I hate them. They're magic immune.
Nah. They give the most XP. Conveniently.
But I can deal with these Death Lords.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Because hell knows I fucking can't. Well, I can, but if they whack me, it's fucking over.
I just hate with these Darkwoods, just run and run and run.
Alright, I wonder how many levels you're gonna get out of these Etal runs.
I've pretty much got one so far.
Huh, that's a pretty good start. I mean, what level are my guys now? I haven't been paying attention. I've been so focused on the level of my Sork that I don't even know what level the others are. Let's take a look quickly. Oh shit, they're like 83, 84, and 85. Well then. Okay.
Yep. Oh, that's right, I'm useless this way.
What wave?
Wave 2 just died.
Wave 2 just died. Okay, plenty of time then. Because I wanted to farm the Venom Lords first. And then I want to farm the WSK people later. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's a lot of packs. Okay. Well, at least they spam poison. It should be okay. Oh, yeah, Momi packs. What wave now?
Wave 4 just spawned.
Wave 4 just spawned? Okay, well, if that's the case, what I can do is show up for wave 4. Okay, or I can just not
Wave 5
go
to
for
4.
It's all good.
You want me to knock these with hammers, bro?
No. That's fine. That's fine. There you go. Close to 3%. Beautiful run.
Supposedly 45%.
Wait, you got 35%, you said?
45, supposedly.
45. Damn. How many did you do total? 3,083. I mean, seriously, like, maybe I am being a bit...
Part of me wish I made a fucking sword right now. Just because, like,
this?
I hate my having teleport.
Ah. I guess I can't... Actually, you can do all the damage, can't you? If so, maybe I'll bring only the bow barb and the dogs. Because right now, like, my summoning druid got locked out. So I'm trying to figure out what we need more. But I think...
The paladin's not super needed until you're there.
I mean, I have infinity. Like, that's what I rely on anyway.
Yeah, true. Plus, but it does have, fanats.
It does. That's what I was using it for in the first place. But, I mean, you're doing the majority of our damage, let's be real here. So, I'm gonna just let you do your thing. And I'll bring in the summoning druid to help you survive 3 question marks?
I have 4k HP.
Okay, you know what, fuck it. I'm ditching the summoning druid. I'm gonna let the pub join. If we don't need these guys, then I'm switching it back over to a 1 window, and then I'm just gonna bring in the bow barb. We need the bow barb. I think that's pretty reasonable, but after that, I don't think we need my other characters. Anyway, I just find it funny. Like...
I find it funny that I've only been doing LK.
Well, I see what you mean. When you said you regret not rolling a Sork. No, dude. I mean, if you're gonna run LK, then you gotta at least, like... I mean, like, you could do what Coaster does and just run it with whatever character, I guess, but man, like, LK without a Sork is just, like, a pain. Damn! Ooh, that's a big pack.
Hopefully they can kill the second wave.
Oh yeah, the second wave.
Yeah, bane of my existence.
46 hours. Oops. 46 hours. Oh, 45 and a half. It's gross. Oh, that's good.
After we're done with this, I might just shop at Telly stuff and start doing, Chaoses.
Nah, it's a trap.
Yeah, especially because 400 later and I still don't have anything. Then I get hit with that question. If I just ran LK, would I already have a burr?
Well, I think you'd be screwed either way. What wave are we on?
4 spawning now.
Okay, when you're done that wave, can you TP me?
Yep.
Fatty's saying your build is sick. Thank you, dude. It's my favorite build.
TP down.
Thank you. Yeah, Poison Necro is my favorite character, and that is my way of building it. Of course, the Slash people have a different idea on how Poison Necros are supposed to be made, but I'm not the other Slash people, and I can't really run 125 FCR without that double telly issue, so I don't bother. Instead, I just maxed out the damage. Fatty, you've seen my Chaos runs with my Poison Necro, haven't you? I mean, the thing is, you can run pits. You can actually run pits even with a 125 FCR pits Poison Necro. In fact, if your net could handle it, then I would recommend that you do the 125 FCR method. But even you're from Europe, if I recall correctly. So, if anything, my build might actually be better for you than running the 125 FCR build, so something to consider. I realize that you can, like, if your net sucks, or if your connection to the server sucks, you can use a lower FCR to kind of mitigate the issue.
Oh, it's just double telling.
It is, but it's ludicrously annoying. So, especially for people in Europe, it's the worst. You're from Asia. Oh, well, even better. So, perfect. 30 PNB, 20 FCR, 2 open sockets. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, of course, 3 PNB, 20 FCR is like a pipe dream, but yeah, it's, you're kind of on the right track. You're kind of on the right track thinking about how to build the main premise of the build. It's just supposed to be that, you know, you waltz into any area on players 1. Like, it's tailored for players 1 and for my inability to teleport properly with higher FCR, I guess, breakpoints. So, yeah, that's kind of what I came up with, and thought it was a pretty good solution. And the other thing, too, is I was debunking that I guess I want to call it a myth. That you need to have I should stop asking for TPs. I'll just leave my bow barb in their next game and leave a TP.
It's not like we don't have spots in the game, so
Yeah.
the TP's up, but it's on wave 4 hasn't even spawned yet.
Yeah, that's fine. The fucking chaos was garbage. There's like fucking nothing there. Like 0 champ packs. Asia 2, having manually click teleport. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. What, Deadbolt, what FCR breakpoint are you running right now? Because for me, I run 63 FCR. Well, okay, it's 75, but you get the point. I hit the 63 FCR breakpoint so that my teleports don't, well, double telling me. So, yeah, if you're from like Asia or Europe, then you can try reducing your FCR, and maybe that might mitigate the issue. Not saying that I'll never double tally or you'll never double tally or anything like that, but it's certainly not as bad as 105, let me tell you. Like, not even close to as bad as 105. Shee, this guy found gladiators. 24/7 stream. I don't run 24/7 stream. I just stream whenever I play, which, well, usually when I play. Like right now. That's basically it. 60 FCR, so it's the one running below. Yeah, okay. Yeah, what's up?
Supposedly someone just found a light skiller with life on it, and 21 life.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'd take it, like... Okay, let me not make this mistake twice. I will have my bow barb in the portal, in case I need to pop another TP. 24/7 streams equals death, many people died doing it. Yeah, I'm with Ghoster on this one. Like, I've done like 21-hour streams, That was, I think, the season with my druid. I don't remember why I chose to do a 21-hour stream. Maybe it just happened to align with my schedule. I was like, all right, well, my
I don't gotta do shit tomorrow.
Got any shit tomorrow? Ladder just reset. I really want to show off some cool shit, and I woke up at like 6 in the morning, you know, because I was just hyped for this. So cheap on Europe, yeah, dude. See, that's the thing that I was originally saying. Like, what wave?
3 just died.
Alright, thank you. So, that's the thing I was trying to say. Like, I was talking to people earlier today, and some of them were like, oh, yeah, Poison Necro is not worth it without D-Web, or it sucks without D-Web. I mean, I had, like, what, day 6 Enigma? Like, the thing is, yeah, I got...
Lester's about to spawn.
Yep, I gotcha. Thanks. Okay, backing out. There we go. Awesome. Actually, heads up. Let's go. Next game. Whew. How much XP are you getting out of these? I think you should be getting a fair bit, right?
31.
Ho ho.
I'm so used to hitting create game. It's a pain.
Yeah. But yeah, what I was saying was, like, I had day 6 Enigma, which it doesn't really hold a candle to day 2 Infinity, but, like, this is kind of an odd case.
No, you finally played a Sorceress.
Yeah, I'll play a Sorceress, but it's not even about the Sorceress nearly so much as, like, oh, whoa, 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 you're gonna face tank that? Oh, okay, well, I guess you face tanked it. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with Throne. Anyway, though, like, when I played my Poison Necro, I started off leveling other characters, and I used, like, a Telestaff, and I was, like, doing a lot of other stuff at the same time. I was doing those Chaos runs. It wasn't just, like, non-stop, oh, well, let's gun for Enigma. And, I mean, I even had, like, Berserker, like, right off the bat. So, I don't know. My point is, it's definitely not as bad as people say it is. This, like, Poison Necro build, or just, you know, the Poison Necro in general. At least not on Slash. Because the thing is, if it were vanilla, I'd recommend, like, okay, go maybe run Pits, and then maybe that would do the trick. But, like, on Slash, it's a whole different story. There's a lot of things you can use to your advantage on Slash, like, or as a Poison Necro. Like, you can go Bobarb, and then you can run Chaos like that. And that's what I did. Yeah, you got a lot of people running Cows as a Fishymancer, which I think it's faster to get shit out of Cows than Chaos, but, like, Chaos was pretty good for that. Can I get a TP, please? Listen to them, you only make Fishymancer, Javazons, or Blizzstorks. Basically what Coaster said, more or less. So, don't listen to what Slashers say. He's saying, well, yeah. Well, more or less I agree with Coaster's sentiment. Only thing I'm going to point out is results may vary, of course, regarding the Cleric with day 3 Enigma. Like, if I started rocking a Cleric, I don't really think I'd be quite so fortunate. But,
oh, I know I wouldn't.
that's pretty insane. Like, damn. No, I'm not saying they're not fun. It's just day 3 Enigma is not something I think that is the norm for like these niche builds. Maybe for you it is, but the thing is, you didn't even run an LK. You were running Pindle, and that's how you managed to make your Enigma. Like, that's how ridiculous it is. Not ridiculous in a bad way, but I'm just like, shit, dude. Like, if you would run LK and then you got, like, some high runes, oh, wow. Like, okay, I gotcha. Makes sense. You know, you managed to trade over for Enigma for this, but no, just straight up, you walk in a Pindle, you're like, fuck it. I'm gonna just will myself a Griffins into existence. No, I'm talking to Coaster. I'm talking to Coaster TP.
Yeah, the next season's gonna be like Pindle season for us.
No,
so.
no. My Pindle days are behind me, okay? Like,
You better come up with something
out of
great
there.
for
I've Pindled enough in the last 5,000. I like Pindle. No, I respect that, Coaster. Pindle is... It's not that Pindle is like... I don't know, it's not that I hate Pindle, but I hate Pindle. Those drops were something, I think. I'm running 500 MF. Yeah, I guess that's part of it too. Were you running 500 MF when you got the Enigma? Or, wait, no. No. When you found the Griffs, how much MF were you running? Were you running 500? You were running 500 MF when you were at Pendle with your cleric? Alright, well, there you have it then. I thought that you were actually running it with like close to no MF. If that's the case, that makes a fair bit more sense to me. That makes a bit more sense to me than willing it into existence with 0 MF. So you actually had MF for that. That makes a lot of sense. Very nice.
You willed one into existence in fucking 18.
There we go. Let's see.
Buster's up.
Yeah, I got you here. I'm already here. Was there anything else in this? No, this throne room is fucking empty. There's like nothing here. Listen to the... Yeah, so purple box drop after 200 runs of Pindle, sir. Wow. Nice, I guess. This is our last piece for Enigma. Day 4 Enigma is pretty fucking good, yeah, I'd say so. Especially when it's like solo self-found, more or less, too. Like, sometimes people pull in... Oh yeah, wait, what am my demons still doing here? You know, sometimes people like pull in wealth. Some people will just non-stop grind the game, like even myself, right? I non-stop grinded LK. Like, I'm not scared to admit that. That was kind of what I wanted to do this season at the beginning. I would say that like Enigma Day 4 is a very impressive feat, especially... Ooh, okay. Especially considering that I think you haven't been playing, you haven't sunk like a shit ton of hours like into just farming non-stop, at least not as far as I can tell. Like, you were playing close to on and off, I think, right? Coaster got that D-Web drop. List of all the notable drops I get. Okay, sounds good. I'm actually looking forward to this because, yeah, like I ran my 5,000. And I mean, if you manage to come up with a list of 1,000 drops off Pindle, and then you compile that list, and you share it with us, then wow, then that would be awesome. Like, we get to share data, or I guess we can call it data, from not just my results, but from what other people have done as well. So it's kind of, yeah. That's kind of where I'm at right now. So I'm looking forward to it. Coaster.
Wave 2 is so slow.
Maybe I should have brought my summoning druid. Actually, come to think of it, how many people do we have? We only have 7 people remaining now. Should probably bring in my druid next game. Pindle again 1,000 times? Okay, sounds good to me. I mean, you usually get... Last time you ran Pindles, you had some pretty crazy finds there. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of this chapter. Which wave?
4 is up right now.
4 is up right now, huh? Okay.
4 is dead.
Okay, so he's heading off. And here we go. This is... Was that wave 4 or wave 5?
Wave 5.
Oh, rip. Yeah, it was because my Merc died, I think. If not for that, I probably would have made it here on time. But I had to go revive my Merc, kill Venom Lords, and then, well, that was maybe a bit too ambitious. And I think...
I'm seeing how bad I do against it.
Okay. Fair. Well, I'm on a server that feeling at orange box drop for the first time. Yeah, I remember when my first orange, like, that's something that I don't feel like you forget very easily, you know? It's like something that you remember for the rest of the time you, I guess, play on the server. Because when I was playing, when I first started on the server, like, many seasons ago, I remember, like, running Chaos, and I was, like, slaughtering the Venom Lords with, like, 38 MF, and all of a sudden this unique Diadem drops, and I'm like, huh, Akira's dropped. I'm like, wait a second. That's how noob I was, by the way. I'm like, wait, that's not Akira's, this is a unique Diadem. I'm like, isn't that a Griffin's? And I went to check it, and I'm like, oh, wow, I got a Griff's. This is, like, a long time ago. My first ever orange box drop, just sharing the story. And then after I ended up getting that find, right? I went to the Slash subreddit and I'm like, how much is this actually worth? And you know, people were buying Griffs for like 15 or 10 to 15 ohms, and at the time I'm just like, wow, I have such a great collector's item. I remember that season. It was a beautiful season. And then at the end of the season I was desperate to make my Enigma, so I ended up selling my Griffs for a burr, so that was nice. So yeah, item devalue.
Yeah. I sold my first orange box ever. So.
What'd you end up selling it for? Was it the D-Web?
Yeah, was it like 11.5 or 12.5?
Okay. Although, maybe I should have bought... Oh, I know why that last wave went so well. It's because I was too slow on bringing myself back in there with my other characters. Or my summoning druid. And that was wave 3 that just died, right? Was that wave 4?
Mm-hmm. Wave 4 is dying now.
Okay, I'll be there in a moment. At least got the Venom Lord pack here. Get the timing on this right. Keep forgetting to leave during wave 2. I don't have boxes on my loot filter, at least not orange. Then what do you have them set to? Next game. Oops. You don't have them. Well, I mean, like, when a Griff's drops, then it just doesn't notify you at all? Like...
It should come standard to drop us an orange box in these map packs.
It does, I'm sure, which means it says Diadem. Really? With the gold colors. Huh, that's so bizarre. I'm so used to just seeing it straight up as an orange box. But either way.
Like, it shows up at the top left saying Diadem in the brown legendary colors, but in the ground on my map, actual map, it's Snark.
Oh, okay. It doesn't have our map pack. I guess that's part of it. Different one. Minimalist map pack. Alright, fair enough.
Ooh, okay. Okay, fucking souls.
Surprised you managed to take so much damage from souls. Figured you were gonna crush them, to be honest.
I do, it's just like they're spread out, so like 4 of them are hitting me as I'm trying to kill. Like, I 3-hit them, but that's not the point.
Because I hate... Yeah, that's fair. Rare diadem. That's alright. I have faith that you'll find another one. Now, I don't know if it'll be this season. I'd like to think it'll be, but... Because
I hope it's not this season, because screw you and your luck.
Well...
I don't get luck, you don't get luck. That's how it works. I've already ran like 600, 650 fucking LKs, and I haven't seen a purple box yet.
Well, you know what I'm going to say to that?
Should have made a sword.
Well, no, actually, because I know there's a lot of other people right now who are running LK, and they're like, yeah, I haven't seen a single high rune in like the first 1,000 runs and stuff like that, and I'm just like, or in the first 800 runs for the other. That's what the other guy said, and I'm like, it took me like 1,000 runs. Actually, I have it backwards, but whatever. LK is an interesting place. And they usually come in clumps, I realize, like these high runes. It was like nothing for the first 800 runs, and then after the first 800 runs, they showed up all in a line, like within 500 runs, and then literally no high runes showed up for another 1,000 runs. Like, and this is like just my experience with LK. I know Wrath from last season, he ran 2,000 LK, okay, and well, no, let me rephrase this. He was at LK for 2,000 runs until he found a burr. And now, I mean, like, great, he found the burr, so it was definitely worth it, I would say, but yeah, that must have been, like, imagine running LK 2,000 times, like, just imagine how demotivating that's gotta be, to not find a single high rune for 2,000 runs. Like, shit, dude.
Yeah, but the season I never find a high rune, I end up, like, finding a D-web.
Wow. Yeah. This...
Oh,
yeah, no.
So I hate you even more, Coaster. That's what you're trying to say. I'm still rocking a spirit weapon.
Like that.
Screw you. Couldn't even find a Vex to make a...
Join the club. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm telling you, you get along real well with Rat. Oh shit, did I not get battle orders? I could have sworn I had battle orders. What the fuck?
Still getting my ass kicked in this one.
That was weird. I can't control my character properly. Am I, like, bugged or something? The fuck? That was really strange. The 350 LK 5 high runes. And I don't think they were bad high runes either.
Well, you can't get a Cham, so it can't be that.
Well, I mean, you could end up with, like, 4 or 5 Vexes, right? You could end up with, like, Vexes and Ohms. Vexes and Ohms non-stop, but, like, you know.
But even that's not bad. If you find 5 ohms, you have a burr. I guess sometimes it goes for 6 early game. So.
Well, either way. I get along real well with whom? Oh, I meant, you get along real well with, the guy from last season who ran 2,000 LKs and only found 1 burr. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to meet you. It'd just be like, he what now? But I mean, like the 1 purple box he found was a burr. Anyway, I don't know. That's just kind of the nature of the game, though. It's not even just the nature of LK, I think. That's just how it is really everywhere. Like, you can get really piss poor luck and get some really good luck. Drizzle. Yeah, he is a funny guy. He is a funny guy. Easy burr. Did you find another burr? Oh, what's this? Oh, 3 to battle orders. Oh, that was your wave 2. Oh, Chaos Sanctuary sucks.
I can.
Sure, XP shrine that I can't use. Maybe next game I'll go, like, run pits or something. This is a bit ridiculous. Get anything out of this, really. I'll keep my distance and see if I can throw lightning at them. Just farm XP here with my XP shrine. Working out pretty well. So D2D2, how many purple boxes you found during 3K runs? 6, I believe. I think it was 6. And the thing is, like, it wasn't 3K flat, it was 3,083. Now, for you, maybe that changed something. Maybe it doesn't. It doesn't really matter much to me. I'm just pointing out that it's 3,083 in total. And, yeah, it was
3,000 and change.
3,000 and change. There you go. Somebody made this game just now. Who was it?
It might have been me.
Oh, if it was you, then okay. Well, accidents were accidents. Thought somebody was trying to jack the game.
No, it's a
Habit.
Well, I guess it's habit. Like I said, it's habit to hit create. Yeah, quest active.
Yeah, I have quest active.
Yeah.
I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it.
Next
Yeah,
game.
let's just go next game. Like,
Barb.
Hmm?
It's like Barb, make the game.
Yep. Anyway, the high runes I found were Burr again, I guess. Not in this order. It was a low, an ohm,
Vex,
and
Vex.
2 vexes, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what more to say than that.
I wish I made a sword this season. That's all I gotta say to that.
Yeah, apparently. Well, actually, LK is hot every season, honestly. Okay, well, I'm glad I checked. I'm out of TPs. That would have been awkward if I went and didn't have any TPs at all. But yeah, so it was roughly 1 in 500 for me, which is honestly, if you had like a sample size of 10,000, I do think that it would see somewhere in that ballpark, unless maybe you had like, on average, I mean, like, if you had like really good RNG, I mean, I guess you could end up with like 1 in 400 or 1 in 300, but like, I mean, once again, the more runs you do, the more you'll get like some string of good runs and bad runs, right? Like,
supposedly, someone spreadsheeted a lot of runs,
Yeah.
and it was like a run every like 3K, every like 3 or 4. It's either 3 or 5.
Yeah. I know there's people who do like mathematical research on this. Now, some people might look at this as hocus pocus, but they've crunched the numbers, and it's just like, okay, well, statistics are
Either
statistics.
you get lucky or
Yeah, well,
either you got it or you didn't.
it's RNG. No, exactly. It is RNG for sure. I mean, like, you know, you found 6 high runes and 5 high runes and 350 LK. You could waltz into LK tomorrow, do 10,000 runs, and then proceed to find 0 high runes. That is very possible. That is very possible.
We also could sit here and see a Zod drop from these waves, but it's unlikely.
Nah, please no. It's actually Cham that I dread, to be honest, but I wouldn't mind Zod. I like to get my Zod fill every season. I'm just always thinking to myself, where's it going to drop from, I wonder? It's usually Chaos. Last season was Pits.
Don't worry, if I see a jar or bird drop, I'll pop.
If you see a jar or bird drop, take the damn thing. Like, the whole point of me running these is because I don't ever actually expect that shit to drop anyway. From bales. If they drop, then great, but...
I think I remember, like, last season we were doing this, or the season before, and an Arax dropped from a mob.
Well, I mean, an Arax dropped from the mobs when I was running my Summoning Druids a while back. I remember that
Hey,
much.
look, socketed diadem.
Well, surprise, surprise. I mean, last season I went through like 30 diadems at least. Like, I remember counting, and, you know, it's not a complaint. I'm not even surprised anymore. I just see white diadem, and I'm just like, ow. Alright, next white diadem. You know, like, it doesn't really bother me much anymore. Like, yeah, I'll bitch about it, but usually if I'm doing that, it's in jest, of course. Yeah, I don't know.
I also have like literally the worst luck on this server.
Well, you found a D-web. Your luck can't possibly be that bad.
That was 3 seasons ago. In that season, I found no purple boxes. I just randomly got a D-web. In AT.
Yeah, I know. The item's an item. Some people have been done far more for far less.
I guess technically that was my season. I have to beat like 11.5 in higher value.
For fuck's sake. So, okay, this is starting to piss me off. Why doesn't my battle orders go through? And actually, more importantly, my life doesn't go down.
Yeah, you only have 1.1k.
Yeah, but if you were watching my stream, I didn't take any damage. Like, my life pool is entirely intact here. I'm curious about something. Let me see what happens if I just stand right here and I get whacked by these guys. Okay, never mind. That was a bad idea. No, that was strange. Like, I was getting hit by those monsters. I could have sworn I was getting hit by those monsters. But I wasn't taking any damage. Okay, there we go. There's my battle orders.
Sometimes if you don't move your character, when you go into a portal or a waypoint,
yeah,
it just doesn't walk.
It's usually the waypoint, and I make sure to try to stay off the waypoint, but oh well, whatevs. Shit happens. Well, either way. Regarding
I'm trying to kill something magic immune. I'm smart.
Well, regarding what I was saying about burr runes dropping and whatever, though, it's like this, right? Like, the whole reason I even have these runs in the first place, it's not because I care about the drops, it's because I want XP. I can always farm, well, and I will be farming drops in the days to come. But today, I need to level my character up. So, I make these games knowing that the main objective is to just farm XP. And so if, like, I mean, I always set the rules to be, hey, if you guys happen to come across a drop, then, you know, just pick it up. You know, I'm not gonna judge. Okay, I'll judge, but I'm not gonna do anything about it.
Oh, I judge.
Nah. Well, fact of the matter is, if a bird drops and somebody takes it, they're a burr richer than they were before. And we just sit there and...
burr richer than me.
Yeah, well, exactly, but... more or less, if they do end up jacking a burr and piecing it, I really don't think that they care so much about what we think of them. It's just more about, oh wow, I got some more burrs from this run. Adios. Well, anyway. Yeah, Butter, and I'll show my gear in a sec. Although I don't really think much changed from last time you were here. I know you were here even yesterday. And yeah, there's actually wave 5, or wave 4. Oh, sure. Oh, dead snakes. So yeah, here's my gear. Smoke Rune Word, 3 light skills circlet, 3 light skills Ami, Crescent Moon, Spirit Monarch with 35 FCR, Blood Fist, Arachnid Sash, Hailstone Slippers. Now, what I'm going to do actually is I'm actually just going to redirect you to... I'm just going to redirect you to Slash Army, and you can take a look at my character straight up there. And yeah, next game. You can Fist of Heaven items? Okay. Well, that's a new one. Does it, like, do anything? Yeah, no problem, Bottering. You're in the wrong party. Okay, I think this will probably be the best run I'll get today. I think I'm on.
How the hell did I get into the wrong party?
Well, auto party does that sometimes. Okay. There you go. 30 seconds for setup. Not the best, not the worst.
We're controlling 4 characters.
No, I know. I'm just thinking... I'm not... That wasn't me saying, like, not the best of, like, my runs or anything. It's just... I'm just thinking to myself, like, how long would I expect that to take, moving 4 characters into the portal, and etc., right? Like, casting all buffs. And I think 30 seconds is a pretty appropriate amount of time. Rotating between
summoning a lot of
5 summons, like, battle orders, holy shield, like... And here you go, werebear too. Oh shit. Walking into the wrong portal.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
But yeah, there you go. That's pretty quick. Okay, next, Chaos. Let's go Chaos. Part of me wonders if I'd just be better off in fucking pits or some shit. Okay. Maybe I should just start farming Urdars. I feel like there's more monsters than fucking River of Flame. I actually get decent XP out of them. Oh yes. Found 5 purples under 350 runs, and you with 3.1k 6 purples. Well, yeah, it's funny, but I mean, once again, that is, like Coaster pointed out, that is RNG, right? Like, that is kind of the nature of the game. You could run like a shit ton of runs and find nothing. You could run a shit ton of runs and find like, or a small amount of runs. You could like be on a coffee break, do 1 run, and bam, there's your fucking griffins, right? I know Post 7 was running.
Misters, that's...
Oh, sweet, thanks. I'm coming. I'm coming. Yeah, definitely.
I'm holding out.
Yeah, no, I'm here, thank you. Ah, nice. Yeah, I'll take it. It's close to 2%. These ones are close to 2%. I'm pretty happy with that. But I can only imagine what trying to get to level 93 will be like. I guess it's only about 100 runs, is my prediction. Okay, well, you have a good night, Coaster. Thanks for tuning in, and I will maybe talk to you tomorrow if you're online. But yeah, no, like, you can do a lot of runs and find a lot of stuff, or you can find nothing, and vice versa. Is more or less what I'm just getting at. That's just the norm.
You can share the server tomorrow, and on your first, like, chaos run, find a job room.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you could just be like hitting up Mausoleum for shits and giggles. And voila, here's your D-Web.
I might go get some food here in a minute.
Sure. I mean, what I was saying earlier, Post 7 ran, what, 700 Chaos, Fatty? And, yeah, Post 7 ran, I think it was 700 Chaos, and all you had was, for the longest time, was Ohm plus Vex, okay? And... shit, was it 700? I can't even, I can't remember numbers for the life of me. It might have been closer to like 600 or something, but then, in the span of 50 runs that came after those 600 runs, burr, sir, burr. It's like, okay, well, I mean, that happens, right? Like, you do a shit ton of runs, you find nothing, and then maybe...
Like, I could break off from D2 tonight, go run 1 chaos, and then all of a sudden have griffins. Like, shit just happens sometimes. I doubt it's gonna happen. Because my gear is straight garbo, but...
You do have a P-Torch at this point, don't you? I loaned it to you.
Yeah.
I
Actually,
at some point, but...
boots.
What are your boots?
I was like, take a look at them. Like next game before we like go run the day.
Are they rares?
Yeah, they're rare.
Oh, okay. I was hoping you'd say Hotspurs. I was going to offer Mal, but I've been offering Mal at Hotspurs all day. No one has Hotspurs.
We were offering Paul for like
Talmask.
Well, no. What was that belt for Ubers?
Night Smoke. Fucking Night Smoke is amazing. Like,
no one had it.
Yeah, no one had it. But yeah, no. I guess just no one collects unique boots.
Like I usually would keep like one.
But you haven't found one.
No, I haven't been running anything really.
Is Jaw, Burr, 2 Vex, low good for 300 cow runs? Not gonna lie, dude, that's close to what I would expect from that amount of runs. Expected value. Or my expected value. The thing is, cows... When it comes to cows, I expect somewhere in the ballpark of about 1 in 60 to 1 in 80. Huh? What?
Wait for dead.
Oh, sweet. Oh, Magic Monarch. You know what? It may have been the J mod, but my XP is more important. So here we go. Thank you. Oh wow, you really held that. I gotcha.
Yeah.
X. Okay, there we go. 2%. Really wondering what tomorrow is going to be like. Definitely a lot more runs than I'm doing this evening, but
I'm gonna go grab some food. I'll be back in a little bit.
Yeah, sounds good. My bots will take over while you're gone. Appreciate the help. I'll see you in a bit.
See you.
But yeah, no, Fatty, I would expect Jobber to Vex low, because that's like, what, 5 high runes, right? And what I would expect from cows, the general trend, not like a universal law or anything like that, but the general trend for these cow runs is something like 1 in 80, or yeah, 1 in 60 to 1 in 80. Now, this isn't saying that, oh shit, well, you know, you're guaranteed to get one every 60 runs. It's just that, you know, you do 300 runs, and, well, I would have probably told you, oh, I guess you'd get somewhere between 4 and 5 high runes. And yeah, Jobber 2 Vex low is more or less in the ballpark of what I'd expect, yeah. When I first when I first did the whole, oh, I'm going to run 3000 LK. I mean, 3000 wasn't just picked by coincidence. It was like, I expect a high rune roughly to be there 1 in 500-ish on average. So in 3000, yeah, nah, I think it would be something close to Enigma, or something close to Infinity. And then I was like, well, I still don't have Infinity after all this, and then, well, ran a bit more, right? And I could have gone 5000 dry for sure. That would have been a bummer, but I mean, once again, I put my hands in the fate of RNG and what I would have kind of expect from an area, from, I guess, the calculations and the anecdotes of others. Well, anyway. Whoa. Actually, I don't know why I'm starting, like, I start here by habit, but I should really be starting on this side. Hey Vapors, mystery build still not revealed, but I have been showing one of my plans. I told you I had this big epic 7-day plan, and it's not really a 7-day plan to get rich per se, it's just a 7-day plan to, I guess, show something different. take a look at my setup right now. I don't know if you're mobile or what, but as you can see, I have a 4-box setup right now, and it's been working pretty well for me. Now, what is the importance of this 4-box setup? Well, if you look closely, you can see that I'm actually running these bail games. I'm actually running bails for people, public bails. Yeah, I port these characters into a game. And what I do is I get my characters in. So this is what the summoning druid was for in the bottom right corner. That's my summoner, I believe. No, wait. This is... I have the same one. No one pointed this out. It's the same window twice in a row. There we go. So... So as you can see, I have my Pally, I have my Bobarb, and I have my Summoning Druid here. And everyone was wondering what the big deal behind the Summoning Druid was. Well, it's actually really simple. I came up with a way to make it so that these bail runs, right, that people so desperately want to have so that they can level, would be both beneficial to myself and others without having to make games private or to have to complain about people stealing my loot and shit. What I came up with was this. All these people farm Throne of Destruction. Why don't I go into River of Flame and start leveling with my Light Sork on Players 8, okay, because I don't normally have access to Players 8, while my bots, which are in the top right, bottom left, and bottom right corners, just farm that all for me. See? Now, the mystery build, the thing with the mystery build, okay, I haven't yet made it, and that's because I still don't have the equipment for it. I need to farm some wealth so that I can get the items necessary for it. And I don't need, like, I don't think I need that much, but right now I'm a little bit poor. I don't have that much. Like, I have the Infinity, yeah. I have a Sword Torch, yeah. Some Light Skillers, yeah. Someone with Life, but I need more than that to make my other build work, so. It'll come, though. But that's after this week is over. This week is just focused on me trying to get myself up off the ground. Me trying to, well, do fun things, or to show fun things, to level my characters, do that kind of stuff. Because here's the thing, right now my character is level 91. When I started farming LK non-stop, I was, what, level 80 some, no, 60. I was like level 63. And now, here we are. I spent today getting myself from level 88 all the way to like 91, and probably I'm going to be making it to 92 in a single day. So definitely I'm kind of shifting the focus from just straight up like non-stop farming, and or non-stop like trying to MF. And I'm trying to do these runs, and then after I do these runs, I will probably be MFing a lot in the days to come. Tomorrow, though, I'm going to be doing a bit more leveling, and then I'm going to be spamming all of the crafting mats that I have. The whole reason I was farming these crafting mats in the first place, was because I have my Sork. Wait, no. Oh, let me rephrase that. The reason I was farming all those crafting mats was because I knew sooner or later I would, well, want to craft with them. And I needed to get my Sork to a high enough level where I could do that. Next level, 92 would be a pretty solid level to do it, but 93 is the real spot I want to be at, I guess. Yeah, good stuff. You see the bot setup, right? I think it's pretty fascinating if you ask me, but I mean, once again, different people will see it differently. Some of you guys are probably like, oh, this is boring to watch, or maybe you can't see this shit on mobile because the screens are too tiny or something, I don't know. But for me, I came up with a different way of playing this season that I thought was pretty cool. And I mean, there's like different ways or different goals you can set. Like, once again, I want to get my character up to level 90, not 2, but 93 for 2 reasons. One, so that I could be the #1 soft core player on Slash, on the ladder, right this second, or not right this second, but if I manage to get to level 93, I'd undisputably be #1 on the expansion ladder, or soft core expansion ladder. Now, so let's take a step back. Why does this all matter, right? Like, okay, D2, let's say you get #1, well, or level 93, so what? It's like, I'm going to be using my level 93 character to do the crafts, so that's pretty important. If I'm not that level, or yeah, then I would not be able to do the crafts, but, yeah, well, I don't actually think I can. I don't know why I'm. Oh, my Merc died. Okay, well, I'm really running out of gold. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to keep this up for. May have to make some sacrifices. I don't know why my Merc died there. I don't know how he died. Didn't realize he was solo. Can't wait to see the build. As if it's cool, I want to take it to pod reset. It's nothing too crazy. You're probably... I think it would work on pod. You'll get a chance to see it at some point. I'm hoping by next week. But I don't really think that it's... I don't really think that there's anything about it worth making in pod. Yeah, I don't want to say more than that because I don't want to like give any details away, but just my honest opinion, it's not worth trying to hold on to the idea of trying to make it for pod. It's just a build specifically that I came up with for vanilla D2, or Slash, I guess. Yeah, 25 seconds. That was a good buff rotation. Okay, backing out. Rare ring. Okay, fine, sure. Okay, I'm gonna back out for a bit, bring my Fanat Pally out in front. So how are you doing, Vapor? Good to see you. Whoa, that flash of light there. Yeah, so this is kind of what I've been up to. I need to get back to actually farming for hirings at some point, so that, you know, if items that I'm looking for show up, that I can actually buy them. Actually, I keep starting with this one by habit. And I'm getting sloppier, I think, because it's getting late. I might actually even defer the level up if... You know, I'll probably only go until 80% and I'll call it a night. I'm not leveling nearly as quickly as I'd hoped, and my runs are getting way sloppier than I expected. So... I might drop it pretty soon, actually. Yeah. Why do you have lines in your D2 map? It's map hack, because I'm playing on a private server called Slashdiablo. They pretty much expect us to use map hack here. It's just part of the way the community is set up. Yeah, if this were vanilla D2, I definitely wouldn't recommend using such tools, but here on Slashdiablo, really no one's going to be all like, oh, well, you know, it's against the terms of use to use these programs and yada yada. But anyway, that's just the gist of it. That's why I have these so-called D2, these lines. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just... Ugh, these maps suck too. There's like 0 fucking mummies. Like, I'm not even kidding. I don't recall the last time I came across a map that had any mummies, so... not really gaining XP very quickly. And I mean, once you make it to like level 90 plus, that's when I guess XP progression really starts to slow down by like a lot. Yeah, totally, that's cool, looks nice. Yeah, so it's not just map hack that they allow us to use, it's multi-boxing. Multi-boxing is when you can have multiple windows of the game open at a time. So that's important because it allows you to like self-level, self-rush, self-mule. Yeah, so that's kind of, once again, those are some of the tools that Slashdiablo allows you to use, right? It's kind of like, it's almost a way of emulating certain parts of single player. But the way I'm using multi-boxing now, and that's kind of the main premise of what I was going for this season, is I was trying to use it to make multiple characters that could work in tandem to autonomously run, to do a bail run, basically. You have all these people who like need hell bail runs, and I kind of just want to like, you know, sit back and, you know, I just want to sit back and do some chaos runs while my other characters do their farming. Oh, here we go. And yeah, while I'm in chaos, I can do my own leveling, and I get a fair bit of XP doing so, right? So, yeah. Oh. There you go. Whew, that was a fair bit of XP. Hey Roman, any good drops so far on these runs? I'm not gonna lie, dude. That drops list that you see is pretty much up to date. I found Mage Fist, or I saw Mage Fist. I wasn't even the one to pick it up. Mage Fist was probably the only noteworthy drop I've seen all today in all of the bail runs I've done. But I mean, the weird thing about bail games is I just don't ever think that, I don't know, for some reason I just don't ever seem to find anything in the throne room. Like, yeah, I found 2 Arachnid's Ash once with the summoning druids, like back to back, but that was it. Like after that, nope, never again. Yeah, okay, I'll farm this wave and the ones that come after it too. Wave 4 and 5 are pretty solid for XP. Alright, here you go. Found an Ohm and Zod in the throne before. I actually don't think I've ever seen a high rune in the throne room, ever. Like, straight up. Yeah. Like, the most I've found from the throne room were those racks that I was talking about, but like, honestly, the thing that bothers me about throne room is like, you would expect like a few more drops from that area. It feels like you always kill like a shit ton of monsters, but you don't ever really get anything. I guess it's just because the I know that those monsters, the monsters that spawn, what are they called? Like basically the Bale Waves themselves, they take forever to, well, they take a while to kill, to spawn I mean, and they also don't give, they have like different drop tables. They don't drop like regular monsters, so, yeah, no, they just drop differently than regular monsters, which I think is part of the reason why we never get items from these Bale Waves. Which is really unfortunate, because, you know, we spent all this time farming and whatnot. Spent all this time farming these waves for XP, but we don't really get much else out of it. I guess it's a fair trade-off, though. Thought there was no botting in Slash. Oh, speaking of bots, I'm glad that you used those words. You're right, there are no bots in Slash, but we have bots in Slash. Take a look. So this is how, if you look at the bottom right corner, I have a summoning druid, and this is my day 5, this is what day 5 is for. Day 5, or the goal of my day 5 in my 7-day master plan was specifically to have my other characters be able to autonomously run bales, specifically because I want to be able to level on my own and get my character up to a relatively high level, while other people can boost the player count and they can also level their characters in the process, right? I think it's pretty reasonable, a pretty quick, clean way to level, or pretty fair trade-off. So that's one of the things I want to experiment with this season for sure. And honestly, I do think that that's the sum total of all of the waves, really, or all the packs worth killing. Okay. Okay, I'm not dealing with that. I will try to take these guys out before last wave comes, though. Try to make the most of these runs in terms of XP. Trying to make the most out of these runs in terms of XP, like I said. Whew. And I think that will do it. Wow, that was close to 3% on that run. That was really good. Now, the only way that that run could have gone better is if there were those mummies, but I guess not. My infant was done at 2,400 runs. I hope I never do that again. Oh, dude, congratulations on your whatchamacallit, infant. So, what was the rune? Waves 4 and 5 or TC 87? What exactly does that mean? I don't know. Like, I know that they can drop any item in the game, it's just they fucking suck at it. That's as much as I figured out. I popped a Zod in Throne on Players 1 with an IK bar. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, I wish I were able to say that I had such good experiences with being able to use Find Item or from being in the Throne Room, but no cigar there. So are your summons basically doing the bell runs while you do chaos runs? Yeah, exactly. You're catching on. You're catching on. That's kind of the idea about Slashdiablo. That's kind of the idea that I had for this this season. And I mean, once again, that's what Slash allows you to do, because you have multi-boxing. You can, run multiple instances of the game, and you can do things like this. Granted, I don't think there's anyone else on the server that has tried anything like this, really. I'm the oddball, but yeah, you kind of get the idea of what's going down. Yeah, I do have other real players in my game. I mean, that's kind of the point. All these players that are in my game right now, like, you see this Sork teleporting around just in the top left corner, right? Like, that Sork is definitely a real player. I run these characters, like I have 4 characters in the game. The reason they are here in this game, like the top right, bottom left, and bottom right windows, is so that they can run the bales while I go do my chaos run, and I can do it players 8. Because on Slashdiablo you can only have up to 4 instances of the game running at a time on the server, right? Otherwise it'll kick you off. So to get around this limit, I have to find other people to fill up my games, and in turn I can level up really quickly if I have a players 8 game. Well, I shouldn't say really quickly, but you can kind of see just which XP I'm getting here. So, and besides, I help them out too. It's really nice. Everything works in tandem. And I wanted to play with others too. I'm still on how there are bots when they're... Okay, well let me explain this a little bit better if you didn't catch what I meant. Those other windows, top right, bottom left, and bottom right corners, notice that they haven't moved at all in the last little while. Anytime that they move, that's because I'm the one manually moving them. The whole idea behind one of my plans for this season, particularly day 5, was to set up bots, sorry, I should stop using that word because I'll confuse you, if you're probably taking it literally. These bots, these characters, okay, these are, they're built to do the Bale run without my direct guidance, right? Like, I don't have to, move them around, I don't have to cast spells, like, everything is handled by these 3 windows. I have one, I have my Conviction Pally, or slash Smiter, who is running Fanat Aura, which in turn boosts the damage of my wolves, which do right now 960 damage. Base, and then they get damage amplification from Reaper's Toll, like the Decrep from the Reaper's Toll. Yeah, they get damage from the Fanat Aura and Heart of Wolverine, and then we have minus enemy physical resistance from Reaper's Toll. Basically, my summons can shred through the Bale waves given enough time, right? Imagine a Summon Master. Do you have to lift a finger when you play a Summon Master? Probably not, really. After you get your summons up, you just hang around, you just go to an area, and you just watch them have World War III go on, right? Like, that's kind of how it works. And here, it's just a similar way. It's a similar way. I don't want to be the one to run these Bales because I don't really... I mean, I could run them, but I don't get as much XP as if I were to, for example, go and start farming Hell Bale, that kind of stuff. So, I'm going to take the word bots literally. It's all the clarification I needed. Okay, well, that's cool. But yeah, maybe I went a little bit overboard on the explanation, but I don't want to give you the wrong impression that, oh shit, well, D2D2 started botting on the server, which he said was no bots. So, yeah, that's more or less the idea here. All of your 3 thrown boxes have max resist. Ha. I mean, it's actually even worse than this. Ha. I'm gonna let you take a look at the situation right now on my other characters. Honestly, I couldn't be arsed to go and find them a good set of boots and gloves, so I just said, fuck it, let's see if they can actually even function in Chaos Sanctuary. And as you can very evidently see, they're more than capable. As long as I position them well. Okay, that's the key note. If I'm not positioning them well, like if I put them directly in front, like basically I put them behind the pillars, the positioning of these characters is done for a reason, right? Like, they're in the corners where they're less likely to get hit, as opposed to the Smiter, who can soak up the damage, so he's out in front. So thanks for the clarification. Oh, hey, run's almost done. Wave 5's coming pretty soon, and I do get a fair bit of XP from that. How the fuck do they never draw aggro and die? Well, there's a couple of reasons for this. The first is that there are other people in these pub games that are actually helping me. They do damage, so they are definitely helping me out and staying alive, or my characters stay alive. But the second thing is, it lies in the build setup that I used, okay? This is why I had a summoning druid. I told you guys many times leading up to this day, I'm like, okay, well, I have a summoning druid, but on day 5 I'll show you guys why I need that summoning druid. The summoning druid has spirit wolves, and what these spirit wolves do, well, they don't do anything by themselves except for, well, they're summons, right? Like, you summon them, and apparently I'm lagging. I can't actually move for some reason. Oh, I see. The game's desynced. Or my barb is desynced. It says that actually right here. Okay, there we go. That's better. Great job. How are your runs at the moment? My runs are going really well. At least by my definition, they were going really well. Like, I came into this setup today expecting it to be complete failure, but, I mean, take a look at how these runs are going, right? Like, they are quick, they're clean. Well, I wouldn't say quick. It's not like we're clearing them in, like, sub 2.5 minutes or anything like that, but for a public bail game, 8 players runs, where I'm not playing I don't have like a Lightsork or a Hammerton in there, and I just get to autonomously run it. Like this is a pretty solid setup. Okay, now I do have the pre-buff beforehand, of course, but okay, let me just. That was a lot of damage. I've really been cutting it close this last little while. Okay, let's see if I've mostly cleared out the throne room. Let me see if I can get rid of this guy. This is the real problem here. The game is rubber banding. Yeah, it is. It is. If you looked on the other screens, my characters were not in the position which my barb window said they were in. So, how quick? Oh, sorry, I misread your comment. You said how quick are your runs at the moment? My runs are about, well, I mean, you can time it. It's like close to 3.5 minutes, which isn't stellar, but the thing is too about this method, I think that I could probably do runs faster players 4-1, like if I went solo, but I thought that this would be a better method for being able to play with others at the same time I did runs, right? Like it's not, I'm not just going for run efficiency. I like I enjoy the company of others too on the server. Yeah, like I didn't need to do the setup at all, but I thought it was a really cool setup because it allows me to actually play with others. So he's got bow, oak, minions, etc. Yeah, so Fishbones, that's exactly like Roman said, it's part of the setup, right? Like I have battle orders, I have a shit ton of minions. I'm not actually using oak though, despite what Roman said. I'm actually using Heart of Wolverine. And I think we have another druid in here who's using oak though, but even if he didn't have oak, I think I'd be fine. Notice also I have like Werebear on my summoning druid, which boosts health by like 200% or some shit. Like my setup is done so that like the aggro gets taken away from my mercs and from my characters, and if they do take aggro, then they can survive it pretty easily. And was that? Oh, that was like wave 3 that just died, I think. So I'm actually making pretty good pace. I'm a little ahead of the game here. Thul rune. I need that Thul rune. Okay, so in the meantime, as you can see, I'm just farming some XP in the back of the throne room, just in time for Lister and his posse to show up. Okay, well that was close to 3% again. Very nice. Very, very nice. I guess I will push for level 92 tonight. I'm pretty sure I can do it. But yeah, you guys get it, right? That's very cool. Yeah, I always do legit bail runs on Europe server on channel OP Elite Bail. We run CS and Nilithak after level 94 and bail party. Okay. Well, that's really cool. I mean, once again, I haven't played on Europe Battle.net, so I don't actually know how it works, but on Slashdiablo, things work differently around here. One of the ongoing problems on the server, if you could really call it that, I'd call it a problem, is that no one really likes there's a perpetual cycle. Like, no one wants to run bails because people keep jacking their loot, and then people complain that there's no one that wants to run bail runs. But then they end up jacking other people's loot. So why would why would these people ever want to keep doing these bail runs when they don't benefit at all from it? Like, if you want XP, you can farm on players 8 by yourself, or players 4, or you can do players 8, and then you can set to players 8, and you can have one person farm one area, and another person farm another area. That's the fastest way to get XP, like, I guarantee it. But, well, yeah, I mean, more or less, in a very general sense. But I was thinking to myself, okay, well, why not try to devise a way where, you know, we didn't have to have people who are fighting over or they can fight over drops, but I'm not going to be contesting them as the runner. Like, I'm running it. I'm not the one doing the most damage. Like, I'm the one who's like setting up these runs and whatever, but these guys are doing a fair bit of damage too. So rather than try to argue with them over these drops, I think a more beneficial solution is to do my own thing, and these guys can do their own thing. And I provide my damage in the form of a lot of passive support, and also damage, passive damage. Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, I wish all three of my throne guys had max resist though, that'd be fucking solid. Assassin using Death Sentry? I'm not the assassin, and I'm not watching the other windows. I don't care what they use, I just look at when the runs end. Like, are they going about it really slowly? Are my bots going about it really slowly? I don't know. If not, you need a Necro for amp damage, slash corpse explosion. Well, we have a Necro, but it doesn't really matter. That's why you need bots to run Bale. Well, exactly. Oh, you mean you're talking about, like, Bale bots? No, dude. No, 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 no. Just no. 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 Stop. If there are no Bale games running, then that's when you actually start trying to level yourself by going to, you know, do runs of other areas on your own. You don't fucking need Bale runs to level. You can level off of, like, Pindle, as I demonstrated last season. You can level off of, like, I don't know, pits. Like, I'm not even kidding you. You do not need to have, like, people on the server don't need to have their hands held with, like, Bale games just so that they can get their characters up from the ground up, right? Like, that's just not that's not necessary. I'm not trying to shit on people on this or anything. I'm just pointing out that, no, there are definitely other methods for leveling that I don't really think that people are usually inclined to try out. Okay, yeah, there you go. Get some XP out of this. 2.23%, I'm out. We don't need bots for that. Although I guess you can. I mean, you can, like, some servers, I'm sure, some places are kind of like, oh, this is how it's done. I respect that. It's just, to say that you need bots to run Bale is not true. At least I would say that it's, at least not in my opinion. Kung Fu, I don't know what you meant earlier when you were saying bite, with a question mark. Not a clue. Hey, good jogger, how you doing? How did you manage to get Infinity so fast, dude? Oh, that's easy. I ran LK non-stop. I did 3,083 runs of lower Kuros. That wasn't easy. Yeah, no, I'm dead. Oh, didn't get my battle orders. Are you botting or just playing multiple accounts? I am running multiple accounts. That's... Yeah, welcome to the stream, Cannabiscombs. I'm playing on a private server called Slashdiablo, and here we're allowed to use something called multi-boxing. Multi-boxing is where you can have multiple instances of the game open at once. So what I had this pretty brilliant idea of trying to run Bale runs autonomously without having to be there to do them. Like, of course, I'm going to be doing the clearing with my light sword, because yeah, my so-called bots can't handle that. I call them that, but I think that some people who are new to this stream probably take it a bit more literally. But yeah, here, I can even show you. Yeah, so you can see I'm moving my characters in and whatnot, which is nice. Bite what the wolves do. They're kind of like, you know, skeletons, right? They're basically just like skeletons. They're minions that do damage. In my case, they do about 1,000 damage. And the equipment for a summoning druid is mostly free. No one fucking wants to make a summoning druid but me, I guess. Well, yeah. Your server only legit Bale runs with no bots. We have players all the time. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. It's not botting. I'm not, you know, running some. I'm not running some EXE. It's just straight up that I'm working within the game's, like, you know, in the game there's I figure, well, there's summons, right? Like there's the druid has like summoning spells or skills or whatever the fuck, and I might as well use them because, well, why not, right? And I figure, yeah, I can totally run Bales with them. So that's just the general gist of it on a really, really simplified manner. And I wanted to show people this too, that this is something unusual and strange that you don't really get to see on a daily basis. Ding! Or ding. And there you go. He is off to bed. Good night. Oh. He's saying so much for the rule. Yeah, my pleasure on the runs, although I don't know if he can... Yeah, I don't know if he agrees with me on that. It's very cool. Well, I'm glad to hear it. It's fun. It's cool, I guess, if you want to call it that, but for me, it's fun. That's how I like to look at it. I don't want to play every fucking season. Like, to be honest with you, has been, like... I started off the season as a light sork. I ran LK non-stop. You know, ran 3,083 for my 2 burrs in total. And then, like, a bunch of other high runes, right, because that's LK. But, like, you know, that's not all this game's about. This game is about doing different things, you know, having some fun. Now, you wouldn't be able to ever do this in single player or on BNet. Probably not, but, you know, this certainly beats just running a light sort and farming like LK or Chaos or Cows non-stop for the entire season. So, that's kind of the idea here. Oh, Mummy Pack! Yo, this thing's gonna give me a shit ton of XP. It's like hitting a star in Mario Kart. Oh, look at that. 9% XP for, like, all of them. Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna bring all of my characters in to deal with this threat here. Oh, look how quickly he died. Too easy. And he fucking stole my Rejuve that I drank a Rejuve to try and pick up. And... yeah, okay. Dude, how you try to spawn the map for effective lower Kuros runs and how long did 3800? No, I didn't say 3800, I said 3083. 3800 would have been even worse. I mean, not trying to, like, knock on you or anything, I just had to make that correction because, hot damn, dude, if I had to do fucking 3800, I don't think we'd be having this conversation right now. But, I will not play, like, here's the thing. You know, as I mentioned earlier on Slashdiablo, we have map hack. We don't have such a thing as, well, static maps, right? Like, if we were single player, no problem. You'd know exactly where the maps are. And, you know, you could spawn a map such that next to the waypoint, you just go clockwise, and then you see one campfire, and then you go keep rotating a little bit, and then you see like a second campfire, and you just pop open all 6 chests, right? Like, you can do that in single player, you can set to players 7, blah blah blah. Here on Slashdiablo, you don't quite get that luxury of having these so-called static maps. What you do get but yeah, so, where was I? What we do get is map hacks, so while we don't know when we start the game where the chests are going to be, the game does tell us. Yeah, the game does show us where the LK chests are with the map hacks, so as a Sork, I just teleported to them. And when I was off stream, I was cranking out LK runs at something like 1 in 180 runs if my, or per 180 runs per hour if my only goal was to find Hirons, right? Because then I wouldn't be collecting a bunch of garbage up. But yeah, 1 in 180 or 180 runs per hour is like it's still gonna take you a while to do those runs. Yeah, there's not really much to it. The LK chests are like the simplest thing you could possibly do in this game. There's like almost no skill required whatsoever. Once you just need teleport and you need to know where the chests are, and that's it. I don't know what more to say than that has been. So the torches, do you get anything good after that, or just farm for level? Well, the thing is, Gajaga, I wasn't here yesterday. I ran the torches, I got shit, I put up a for trade post on it, and I left it until today, basically. And I actually I wasn't able to sell the torches at the time, but then I ended up making the for trade, well, I mean, when I started this stream, I told people that, hey, yeah, I'm selling these torches that I got from last time. And then finally they were like, okay, sure, we actually need those torches. I'm like, okay, well, great, thank you for this. I mean, that's awesome, but... Anyway, what am I saying, though? Yeah, I didn't get anything good after that, though. Haven't really... Like, I traded... Oh, and then I got a sword torch, yeah, but... You mean, when you say... When you say, did you get anything good after that, I assume you mean, like, just drops in general, or whether it be torches, or, like, if I want more torches. I was actually considering going more torches today. The reason I didn't go more torches is, well, one, because my focus was going to be on trying to get my other characters up and running, and you can see they're up and running now, and I need to get my sword up to a higher level. Higher level as in... right now she's 91, and I need to be level 93 so that I can start crafting amulets. So that's pretty important. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just delay the torch farming for now. And then Will Swisher found a 1413 sword torch, and I offered Ohm plus 2 Vexes for it, and I got it. So, ta-da! Long story, but yeah, you got the idea. You get the idea. This was a sloppy run, that's why I have so little XP. I didn't leave the throne room fast enough, but we are closing in on the next level. So I'm going to be calling it quits after level 92. I'll be back again tomorrow, though, for sure. I want to hit 93. Okay, so I don't know why he left on this wave, but sure. So I want to show you in a little bit why okay, wow, we're out of mana on that. I should have just farmed throne room. That was stupid of me. I actually could have saved so much time if I just farmed throne room. I need to get better at that. Like, while doing this run, if there's nothing, then just farm throne room. Great stuff, thanks man, I gotta run, peace. Okay, sounds good. I hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed in watching this, even though it's probably not your usual cup of tea. It's, yeah. Anyway, Gajagi, you still around? Yeah, I don't know if I'm making sense at this point, I'm dead tired, but, yeah, basically, long story short is, last time was torches, today my goal was to level, but I did manage to get a sword torch, and my equipment improved. Okay, good, you're still here. You still got me. I'm not just talking into thin air, like... my stream crashed earlier, too, so definitely, I think a lot of people popped off after that. Or they were just lurking for the very beginning. I don't know which. Okay, well... Oh, good. The druid's here. Well, he can survive a fair bit more now. But... scary stuff. Okay, well... yeah, right. So this was a pretty dirty throne room. That's why it took me so long to even get everybody in here in the first place. I'm gonna get my bear up and running. And yeah. Here we go. I can't believe that after all this time, none of my mercs have died, like, in these Veil runs. It's pretty impressive. Like, I legitimately did not expect this setup to be so effective. And it's not just my setup, right? Like, there's definitely other people contributing too. But imagine if, like, well, I don't know. There's just other ways that this could have gone worse. And to be honest, at the start of the season, I was considering, like, my so-called bot was going to be a Trapsin. I thought that Trapsin would be better, but I'd have to, like, recast traps every, like, however many, like, after 10 shots or whatever, or it fires 10 times, and then poof, that's it, goodbye, it's gone. So I needed something a bit more persistent, and so I settled for this. Bow plus Oak Sage. Yeah, well, I mean, even without Oak Sage earlier, my guys were surviving. Hey, Fatty! Behold the power. He is here. And he wants some bail runs, it looks like. Yeah, okay, so I see a pack down there. I'll go kill that. Ah, yeah, need that XP. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful XP. Uh, 2.3%. On this run, that was really good. Okay. Etal Bale 476. Let's keep it up. But yeah, my character is pretty much, it's almost there. I think I need to do it a bit faster to kill Diablo as well. Well, okay, so two things here. First of all, high level TC, yes, but not high enough to drop, like, Griff's or Death's Web, which are, like, the two big uniques on the server, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing is that, you know, you said I need to do it faster to kill Hellbale, or Diablo. Look, I'm already struggling to kill just Infector of Souls alone. There is no way that, like, okay, you're saying a bit faster, but a bit faster is not... Like, I need to kill things a lot faster to do Diablo, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, no, that's just the gist of what I'm trying to get at. Hey, Fatty. Nice to have you on board with us. I see you were in my game here. Except, I think we are now down a player. It's a bit of a surprise. But anyway, the thing is, too, I'm teleporting. That's the other thing I forgot to mention. I'm teleporting. And of course there's no other Sorks here, so I don't really have much of an option. Unless Fatty, I think Fatty has Enigma, so he can teleport now at will, but yeah, like I said, the other, like, I'm the one who does the teleporting, and I'm also the person who has to box all of my other characters into the throne room, and that takes time. That takes a lot of time. Like, by the time I get my Sork out of here, it's always wave 1 that's already about to spawn. And so that's just not possible. Like, here, wave 2's here, right? Oh, hey, look, this is a throne room with, or this is a Chaos Sanctuary where there's, like, relatively few champ packs. So, okay, I made it in the middle, fine. Fair enough. But, like, look how long it fucking takes me to kill Infector of Souls. And yeah, I could static field him, but I don't want to get up close and personal just to, like, eat his, like Inferno, I think is what it's called. Just to hit him. Okay, so, I mean, once again, right, just get a few good kills here. Not bad. And see, like, maybe if I rushed it, I could, like, at least pop the seals for D. But look at that, they're at Venom Lords right now, on the Bale runs. I can't I can't match that. That's just too fast. You accidentally died? Okay. Well, these things do happen. Let me also switch back. This is probably a better format right now. Yeah, I'm really close though. I think 1 or 2 more runs will do it. And yeah, that will probably be it for me this evening. And then after that, I will just do some muling while I chat with you guys before I head off for bed. Why not kill Bale? To save time. Honestly, it's just to save time. I don't want to waste time trying to kill Bale. Otherwise, we'd be here fucking forever. Like, yeah, okay, I know he gives XP, but not enough for it to be worth it. Yeah, well, I'm still level 91. When I'm much higher level, yeah, like level 95, I think it's worth the Bale kill, is what people said. But right now, no. Okay, great. I think everybody's here, right? Nope, I'm glad I checked. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be fully awake, so then I can properly multi-box. Or I can properly tab between windows. Ooh, okay, I'm glad I opened up the static field because that gives me some time to like teleport out before I just immediately die to when they explode. Let me see if I can get everyone on board here. Hey, Raging. Mainly needs to only give decent XP until like 96 or 97. Yes, but earlier, I was being asked about killing Diablo Bale specifically, from what Fatty said. Low res plus conviction. Yeah. I don't know if it's redundant though, since, like, if anything, probably the crep would be, well, it doesn't really matter. Like, I have conviction aura, which is like what, minus 140 res. So, actually, I don't know why I'm wasting my time with the Stormcasters. I usually prefer dealing with Venom Lord packs. I feel like they give the most XP. And I just realized my other characters have not actually been doing anything, but yeah, I think they need my help. They're taking a bit long, I realize, without my other characters, which means they're, like, my other characters are actually pulling their own weight by being there, which is good. Albeit that's not what I was intending to test at all. Okay, and that is 3 of them. Okay, this is one of the very few runs where I might actually be able to do the so-called seal bug, because there's, like, the run is still going on the other side. Oh, what the hell? Oh, Infector's Souls is still alive. Okay, well, what a waste of my time then. Alright, well, let's see which run we're on, or which wave. Oh, perfect timing. Just the one wave that I really wanted to deal with, and that should put me over the top. Oh, 99.98%. Nice. Alright. Right, last run for me. Thanks all for joining. See you guys later. And yeah. Yes, there you go, level 92. Whew, that was a good feeling. But yeah, I am good for this evening. Okay. Yeah, the 1 point on charge bolt. So 2 more levels and I max out my lightning skill tree. I'm up now to 28. 1000 damage with battle orders, and before having my Viper Magi or any other armor. Okay guys, that is going to be a wrap after I need to now go and mule some items off. But yeah, there's really nothing left, I think, that I really have to say or do. I've made exceptional progress on my other characters, level 86, level 87 on them, in a single night. Let me actually take a good look at this. Well, a couple things. First of all, wow, okay, somebody skyrocketed in level, so now they're level 93, so maybe I might actually be able to usurp the #1 spot. I remember last I checked, he was like level... yeah, the thing is, he was level 92 with only 37%, but probably what's going on is he's leveling really quickly now that he has... he's probably leveling really quickly now that he has this D-Web. Because the D-Web allows him to just completely annihilate pits. He's probably just been doing that non-stop for the last couple nights. Actually, I don't know when he got D-Web. I think he got D-Web like last night, or this, yeah. Well, yeah, that's basically it. Okay, well. So, a couple things I want to take a look at here, that I'm kind of curious about. Okay, so I'm number 4. Fourth on the ladder. I'm the top... Wait a second. Oh, it hasn't updated, but yeah, I should be level 92. One of the top 4 players on the ladder, which is nice. Third place on the sword ladder. What I wanted to see... Ah, yes, my bow barb is actually second place. What was my paladin at? Paladin's making some progress at level... or at rank number 6. And my druid is beaten out by T-Market. So I actually am not getting the #1 spot in any of the ladders, but honestly my goal is 93 because I need it for crafts. So before I sign off though, actually, yeah, somebody's asking me for help right now. Yeah, somebody's asking me for help, but I want to have a chance to mule items off of my character before I help him out. So I'm going to hurry and do this. Fatty, you were saying, are quest bales worth it? Well, it's kind of like this. If you're already going to kill Bale, then, you know, you might as well just quest bug. Or if you know you're going to be doing Bale runs, or you're going to be running Bale runs, like I knew I was going to be running Bale runs at some point. That's what the 7-day plan was about, up to day 5. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing Bale runs, but that's kind of because I haven't hit 93 yet, right? Yeah, like, there's no reason not to really quest bug, unless of course you really want to be able to open cows on your main character, then yeah, sure, fine. But if you are going to be doing, if you're not going to be doing cows, then, or if you could just make it with your bow barb, then like, why not, right? Okay, so let's take a look at what I have on hand right now. I have currently 4 monarchs. Yeah, so this is the situation right now. I have a lot of monarchs just lying around. Thul runes, Ral runes, Am runes. Basically all this shite, I gotta transfer it off. The Thul rune. So I'm just gonna be doing a bit of reorganizing. I also had a Gull rune that I had on my character for the longest time I didn't do anything about. And 2 tier runes. A Bale Essence. I don't want to drop trade a Gull. I misclicked on that. But yeah, Fatty, hopefully that answers your question. I don't think you're going to be doing anything that requires you to quest bug Bale, though. I run quest bug Bale for fun. Just want to know what I would get out of him if I quest bug him. Let's see, so here we go, Festering Essence of Destruction. Glad to get one. Now I'm on my way to almost making 1 token. Let's see, 2 tier runes. Thuls and Ams belong on my spirit sets. Maybe I'll actually go fetch my other spirit set mule instead. Thul, and Thul. Honestly, those last few runs went a lot quicker than expected. I was expecting them to slog on for a lot longer than that. Yeah, P Amethysts and Rals. Ah, fuck, I'll drop trade it. Too lazy for this shit. Gull. Ist, now Pull. Just kind of trying to recap here. This is my what my bank account looks like now. So Gull, right? Ist, Mal, Pull. So those are my 5 remaining runes that I can spend items on. But I have everything on my characters, except for Hotspurs. Speaking of which, yeah, let's see. I think I also had Rals that I need to pick up. Yeah, great. Huh, wow, I have almost as many P Amethysts as I do Rals. 95 Barb HC, pretty decent guy. Yeah, I heard about that, which is pretty awesome. So right now, yeah, I'm gonna probably shelve my characters or let them rest. I made it all the way to level 88 almost on my other characters, level 92 on my main character in a single day. I think I made a really good amount of progress, and okay, hold on a sec. There's some stuff I'm looking for here. I need an amulet and I need a small charm. There we go. Hey, what up, Waynes? I'm gonna be heading off to bed soon, but there's a couple things I have left that I must do. You need a druid summon? Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I need one more. You would be the last one if you were to help me out here and hook me up. Oh, fantastic. I'll go pick it up in just a moment. I just need to finish up here. Ah, who the fuck am I kidding? I'm gonna go pick it up now. Oh, sweet, thank you. Oh, 2 of them? Oh, even better. Although I think this might be the only 2 left that I need. I'll have to double check though in a couple seconds. Anyway, let's see. Amethyst. Let's check out my summoning druid. So just to show you where my summoning druid's at now. Thanks to you, he is now at. Let's see. Oh wow, this is actually a pretty cool assortment of summoning skillers. To be honest, I was only needing 1, but you know, maybe I can make room for 2. Who am I kidding? I'm never gonna ID anything. There we go. Here, here, boom! Look at that. Look at that. My wolves now do 1,100 damage, and this is pre-bow, or well, pre-buffs. And how much? Okay, wow, my Jalal's has actually been pretty fine. That's good. Once again, all thanks to your help. And I get life here. My part of the whatever is maxed out. Oh yeah, let's put a point into Carrion Vine. That would be fantastic, I think. Carrion Vine with F6. Werebear with F7. Invest the rest of my gold. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. This is it's pretty good. I am just trying to think what other upgrades I could use on this character that are cheap, but no, this is really as decked out as he gets. There's really nothing I can add that would, yeah, no, there's nothing else now. I have all the summoning skillers. Mage Fist wouldn't help, Boots wouldn't help. Belt is Arachnid Sash. I don't have a fucking Arachnid Sash to throw on him for that. You know, really happy with how he's turned out, so it's all good. Yeah, good. Maybe if I get like a really good pelt, then sure, but anyway. So we're gonna finish up the last of my characters, muling with the last of my characters. Amulet. Pride and Beast for the summoner will help a lot. Ah! But what you fail to realize is that I already have Beast. I don't have Pride though. And beyond both of these things, Pride and Beast are both expensive. Yeah, Pride and Beast are both expensive. And there are more effective ways to make my summoning druid do its job, which is to run these players' date bales without having to resort to paying like champs or low for a Pride or Burr for a Beast. You are richy rich. Dude, I'm not even remotely close to rich. The whole point of me setting up these types of characters is that I don't have to be rich to set them up. In order for me to be rich, I need to start farming, and I haven't done that yet. And honestly, everything I've done up until now is not me trying to really get rich. This is me trying to follow a silly plan for fun. I made it to, yeah, I did farm LK, which made me rich at the time, right? Day 2, I had an infinity, and, you know, very few other people were quite on that level, so I will admit that much. However, this Reaper Stole needs to go to somewhere else, but anyway, however, the thing is now we're not day 1 of the ladder anymore. We're like day, what, 3? Or no, day 6, sorry. So it's about time. Like, it really is about time that I get back to farming. But this is the thing. Tomorrow when we come back, or when I come back here to hang out with you guys on stream, for those of you who plan to show up, I will be getting my character up to level 93. The reason why, as many of you might guess, is because I need this character for crafting. And speaking of crafts, just to give you guys a taste, I will do some crafts right now, because you guys are the last ones here. So, let's see. Wait. Maybe I made a promise too soon. I don't have any gold to really buy amulets with. Let me double check this. How much gold do I have left? I died a couple times. I transferred gold. Maybe we got gold. I need some gold. If you guys can give me gold, then maybe I'll do a bit of crafting, just to show you guys what to expect, or what not to expect. And if nobody's got gold, then we may have a bit of a problem here. But surely somebody has gold. Oh, yeah, I wish I could say like, oh yeah, I'll pay runes for it, but I can't even do that. I don't have anything. I could farm gold. Can't possibly be that hard to do. But I mean, look at this, guys. Like, I'm showing you. Check this out, okay? This is just put Lem for 1,000,000 gold. I wonder if anyone will buy on that. Will bite on that, I mean. If this works, then man, you're a genius. Why was I showing this character again? Sure, what game? Sweet. Alright, well, see, Kajaga's a genius. He should be my financial advisor. Okay. You know how much you offer rune for 1,000,000 gold? I don't know, nothing. They removed the stash limitation on gold, I believe, didn't they? Okay, there's the Lem rune, as you can see. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Man, Gajaga, you saved the day. That was a brilliant idea. Lems are all I've got left. Sir? Okay, but why, though? Whatever. Anyway. So, let me give you guys a good feel for where we're at right now. Yeah, let me give you guys a good feel for where we're at. Okay, so this is my mule, right? We have rowels, and how many rowels can I afford to throw down here? Let's do 3. I'll craft 3. With 3 rowels, I will put down 3 junk jewels. Make it 10. 3 is too low. No. This is just supposed to be a tease, because tomorrow is the day where I make it to level 93 and then I do all the crafts, so. Oh. Saying I like your streams a lot, you're very entrapped. Oh. That's good. I'm glad he enjoys my streams. Where was I? Oh yeah, jewels. Right. I need to go fetch my other thingamajigs. Okay, here we go. So here you guys see, we have 3 rowels, 3 p amethysts, and 3 junk jewels. Now we just need 3 amulets. Alright. Yeah. You know, if I find a 3 socket, ooh, that'd be solid. Got you for your 6 is that I realized. Oh no. Amulet. Amulet. And amulet. Time to do some crafting. Unless... Oh, 3 to masteries, of course. But of course it is. This, I don't think, is an amulet that I can use. It has to be a little bit higher. And it can't be rare either. Okay, good. Wait. 90, and then I see this is why I need to be level 93 for this. 93 is probably a good number to hit anyway. It's just nice and clean. From where did I buy them? Oh wait, you guys can't even see the this. Yeah, you guys can't even see the screen. I'm gonna do bales, then crafts at level 93. See you tomorrow. Good night. Okay, so check this out, guys. As you guys know, one of my favorite activities in the game, crafting, because I know it just breaks my heart every time I do it, and I love heartbreak. Okay, here we guys go. Just a taste for tomorrow. Yes. Oof. Okay, well, round 2. Maybe middle. I mean, it's missing something, and then it would have been an exceptional amulet. I don't know what this something is, but it feels awfully familiar to me. Well, anyway. No, it's not strength. It's the FCR is too low. It's 5 FCR. Even if it were just a plain 2 and 15, it would probably sell for at least an ohm. But I didn't even get that, so... Alright, and then the last pattern I'll use for today, straight down the middle, and then that's it. Alright guys, here we go. Best of luck. To me at least. I'm gonna guess is on. Oh, wow, didn't even roll plus skills. Like, look at this shit. Alright, well, that was fun. That was a nice way to wrap up the evening, with only you two here left. Okay, well... Yeah, but I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was good. You guys enjoyed that? I mean, I have 44 more where that came from, okay? So, tomorrow, stay tuned. And, I mean, if, you know, you guys don't catch me for whatever reason, then you can always just watch the VOD, or just skim through my stream until I actually make it to the crafting section. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little... I want to roll 2 more now, but you know what? Let's step away from that. I'm saving this specifically for tomorrow, because tomorrow is... Yeah, I told myself, level 93, that's when I start doing the crafts, okay? No earlier. Amulets. Only see you in the morning. Yeah, too bad it's night when I stream, only see you in the morning. Yeah, it is a bit of a shame. But I mean, you can always check what I end up getting out of the crafts, if you care at all, but if you don't, then I can't blame you. Barb Amulet? Necro Amulet? Really, I'm getting all the Necro Amulets this season, it's pretty nutty. And it's a plain 10 FCR one, like, whatever, fuck, okay. So, basically threw off my amulets. I don't know what more to say, really. I have my character up and running. Did some crafts. Honestly, I think that's a good way to wrap it up for the evening. I kind of want to do some runs of... just a few runs of Chaos for shits and giggles, but I'm tired. And I think it's time to call it quits before I go and go down the rabbit hole and do a whole bunch of other stuff. And I'm tired. And I'm level 92, and tomorrow is the day for me to reach level 93. So I need all the energy I can get, because I sense that I'll have to do about at least 100 runs. So, yep, anybody needing bales, tomorrow is going to be the big day. I have my bot set up now, so that's just perfect. Oh, and one last thing. One last thing I forgot to mention. Yeah, I just want to show you guys something. Tomorrow... just to recap one last time, Day 1 and 2 were LK, day 3 was getting my characters set up, day 4 was running torches for, well, my Sork. Day 5 was running bales with the characters that I leveled. Day 6 will be the day that I finalize my level, and then I start rolling all of the Rals and Piamethyst you guys saw, but also, if you take a look at this, check this out, okay? Have you not seen, have you ever seen a more organized spirit set meal? Although I guess I could have done it top down, but yeah, I'll consider that for the future. Top down organization would probably be better because they're in packs of 4, which is perfect. Anyway, I think this is pretty solid. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, that's just one batch, and then 2 batches, or pretty close to 2 batches. We are going to see just how many 35 FCR Spirit Monarchs we can make. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm probably going to start off with the Spirit Monarchs as an appetizer, and then I'll move my way to crafting, because the crafting is the big one. Yeah, crafting can be make or break. So, that's all I have to say. So, you guys have a good night. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. You're looking for 35, 112, 8. Oh, I'm just looking for 35. If I have 35, I can start selling. Like, I wanted a few 35s so I can sell them to people for, like, Gull each, or, like, Vex each. With that amount of runes you're looking... Oh, I see. With that amount of runes, I'm looking for 35 to 112, 8. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway. Okay, guys. Thanks for hanging out. And that's pretty much all I got. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. So... perfect. The end. Alright, everyone. This is D2D2, signing out.